Spirits on the home front were raised by the victory. The Akamar system has enough population for a new trade route. Sweet! Credits. All the credits. I am rolling in the credits. Akamarians joined the Federation, and we also transfer credits to them, which actually are now our credits again. Or they should be, but they actually do get reduced. It's like, here's some credits to join the Federation. It's like, well, now that you're part of the Federation, can we have some of those credits back? They spent them. They spent them all on hookers and blow. I know it. All right. So cool. So now that is done, all these ships, all these Akamarian raiders are now ours to do with as we wish, and we wish right now. I wish to actually have them help me get rid of the Klingons down here, if at all possible. And what is this? An armed colony ship. I do not like where you are headed, and you actually avoid it. Oh yeah, you're not in a good spot. This destroyer is over here. I wonder if I can get my Akamarian friends here. Let's get all these guys grouped together. There we go. So we can move them all together. Orders to engage.
Will engage hostile vessels.
And I want you to come down. I want you to come over here and then come down here and figure out where this armed colony vessel is going. Because I do not like the looks of that. And you are good for now up there. And this one, this destroyer here, I'm kind of worried about. Oh, our colony ship needs to do some more terraforming. So do that, and down here. So we got them down to 13 population. What I like to do is get rid of this armed colony ship, and then I like to be able to use the Akamarians to help bombard the Klingons on Mordor there, on Mordor, or I should say. And in the meantime, we've got another system to take care of. So first of all, Sol system. Got 5 more turns on that. That's fine. We've got Cestus. How are you doing? You're still working on that subspace scanner, which is what I kind of figured you would be. What are you doing with production? You are pretty much tapped out right now. You're at 60 population. So we have energy going. What is that? So we got a little bit of energy there. That'll be enough. 28 energy, I think, is enough for the subspace scanner. I think that needed 20. We'll see once we look at it. And yeah, we're good there. All right, so now the Akamar system. How are you guys doing? You are all producing food. This is what happens when a system joins you. Everything goes, all the output goes into food. And it's like, oh, let's get rid of all these hunting grounds because we don't need all these things because you're maxed out on population pretty much, except for this Class O plant here, which I could actually terraform and get 50 more population for. So we don't need all this stuff in here. So let's go reduce this down till it's plus 50. Say, oh, that's too low, too little. All right, we'll do plus 106 should be good, I think. Right now, yeah, it's probably okay. And they got machining guilds, and they got some research labs. I could really use the research. Let's pump a few into there. Gravitic turbines. Do they really need that much power? Where are they rocking here? What is this? Shield generator. We really need that right now. But even if we did, we still have. Do we have the energy for it? No, they don't have the energy for it right now. Okay. They don't have enough. They don't have enough to power that. That's okay. What is this? The lithium refinery, definitely need it. Basic shipyard, which is very good. Bunker network for ground defense. Yeah, we don't nearly need the shield generator because they got an outpost around there. And honestly, I could turn the bunker network off too, probably, and take some of that back. But that's okay. We'll keep that for now. Let's look at production again, and let's see if I can put some more into industry here, because I want to get a bunch of ships built is really what I want. So pump that in there, and some more into research. I think that's good. And I want to, let's remove some of these hunting grounds. We don't need 17 of them. Let's get, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it looks like on there maybe. So where is our structures list? And hunting grounds. Let's scrap 5 of them right, well, yeah, let's scrap 5 of them right now.
Structures scrapped.
And what does that look like here? Oh, yep. Oh, it doesn't go until the next turn. Okay, that's fine. Because I don't think we need quite that many. Machining guilds will stay with. What's our build list looking like? We can do the Echamarian Clan Hall, 1 per empire. These are like the world wonders, if you will. Gives me plus 100% credits and plus 1 morale. And it takes 12 turns based on what we have right now as far as... but it needs energy though. Which we have, but I have to redirect people to that. We got the Aquaculture Center, which would give us plus 50 food. Might help a little bit with the food. We could take somebody off the food then. But I'm really interested in... Is there anything else here? We got Communications Grid, which gives us plus 500 bribe resistance. Or gives them... yeah. And that's only an energy maintenance cost of 10, so that's not bad. So we'll do that. That's just 2 turns. That'll be done lickety-split. Same with the subspace scanner, although that takes 50. Yeah. Kind of want to machining guild. Yeah, let's just do the communications grid right now. You know what? Yeah, let's do the communications grid right now, and let's get some shipbuilding done, because that's what I need the most right now. So we'll get another colony ship going, and a troop transport, and 2 more destroyers. I think that'll help a little bit. All right, that's good, because we need a fleet right now. We have no fleet to speak of, and the Klingons are just kind of waltzing right through here like there's no tomorrow. And we need to be able to protect ourselves, protect our stuff. That's what it comes down to. I'm guessing my treaty with the Ferengi has no, it's still tracing lines around it. Okay, I was gonna say I thought the treaty with the Ferengi must have expired because it looks like the red line is there, but no, the red line is following all these other things. All right, away we go. Yeah, fight. We're fighting in Sector Akamar. These guys, these Klingons, they really don't know what they're getting themselves into. All right, kill that guy.
Fire at will.
Always destroy their highest class ship first, because that will hurt them more than the other one. If you know, they will retreat as soon as they can. So
Target locked.
you want to destroy their most costly thing first.
Target destroyed.
Oh, did I get both of them in one wave? Haha, yes, I did.
We fought them off.
Alright, Federation ships 1 fast attack, 1 non-combatant, and Klingon ships 1 non-combatant. Well, guess what? We are fighting. Because I got the advantage. Is this the guy that was fighting us before? I bet it was. Is he... Yeah, he's got some hull damage, because hull damage doesn't repair unless they're around their outposts. So let's see if I can do it this time. Group charge.
Yes,
let's see if you can actually hit hit the broadside of a barn this time around.
Torpedoes locked.
That'd be really nice. Nope, you can't, apparently.
The enemy is in retreat.
Yep. We didn't do any damage to them, did we? We took their shields down to 44%, but that was it.
They've gone to warp. Stand down from battle stations.
Okay. Continuing our siege. And this one, armed colony ship. My destroyer is there. But he's not going after the armed colony ship. Huh. Oh, and I've got the outpost there too. So that armed colony ship is avoiding confrontation right now. All right, where's my guy at? This is the Akamarian Raiders. So I could get them down to here now, I think, to help out with the bombardment. And this guy is... yeah, I got a destroyer there. There's nothing we can do about it right now. We've got some stars up here to look at. So let's go look at that star, and then I got two more here. Well, this one's in Klingon space, but we got this one here. I can take a look at. And hell, maybe I'll take one of these things from Klingon space just to piss them off, like they're pissing me off with this one down here. We've got a destroyer in orbit of Sol, which is not ideal. So we'll see what happens there. Let's prepare just in case he decides to do something rash. Do I have a subspace scanner, but I don't have any orbital weapons. I do have a destroyer that's about ready. Let's see if I can buy this. No, nope, I can't buy it. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to hope for the best here, I guess. My guys are apathetic, which is not fun. And yeah, I don't know what else I can do though. There's not really a whole lot else I can do right now. Oh, my science vessel stopped bombarding? Oh no, he still says attack system. Okay, never mind. Yeah, and I can't take a science vessel against a destroyer. That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. But I have this destroyer. Let's move this destroyer back over towards Sol. I mean, by the time he gets there, though, I'll have another destroyer ready to go, I think, right? Is that what... oh, no, there's 4 turns remaining. Okay, never mind. So, Cestus is doing okay so far. You're still doing your subspace scanner, it looks like. Yeah, alright. And then Akamar, your communications grid is almost done. Then you're going to start getting me some colony and troop transports. Alright. Another turn. One fast attack, one fast attack. Okay, well, I guess we'll fight then. See how this works out. What we got? It's my destroyer and their destroyer. Okay. Alright, well, this worked out somewhat well last time, so let's just make sure we come out on top again, hopefully.
Torpedoes locked.
I've got the upgraded weapons, I think, so...
phasers firing.
Let's see what happens. Okay. Continue to do that.
Sir. Torpedoes locked. The enemy is in retreat.
Aha! There you go.
They've gone to warp. Stand down from battle stations.
An alien culture has been discovered.
Greetings from the Cardassian Union. We look forward to diplomatic contact with your people. In the meantime, however, we insist that you avoid our space and recognize our territorial sovereignty.
The Cardassians were once a peaceful, spiritual people, but their culture was shattered when they exhausted the last of their natural resources. In the years that followed, the Cardassian government was seized by the military, and great advances in clean energy and space technology were made in a very short time. The Cardassian Union is to this day ruled by a militaristic imperial principle. And we're still... Oh, we're destroying some of their structures, huh? Okay. And we finally made our breakthrough in construction. So monomolecular epoxy, I don't know how it's whatever it is. Monomolecular, what you would call it, allows the construction of material filaments one molecule wide. These filaments can be used independently or combined to make incredibly strong synthetic alloys. And this gives me access to Type 3 mass replicator, bunker network, private farms, Type 3 databank, Federation Council, Type 3 University, Outpost 2, Mark 2, and a light cruiser. Excellent. And I believe that my outposts automatically get upgraded to Outpost Mark 2s, maybe? Or do I have to actually tell them to get upgraded? I think I have to actually go and upgrade them with a troop transport, I think. In order to take advantage of that. Oh, some of the Vulcans are paying the Ecamarians a visit, it looks like. That's interesting. Probably should get the Vulcans on my side too, because they're pretty amenable to things. We do have our Ecamarian raiders here now. So let's order them to attack the system.
Planetary assault acknowledged.
And it looks like the Klingons have bugged off a little bit. So I'm going to move my guy back here for now. And this guy is still in the process of terraforming. So he's got that. We've got... Oh, here's the Cardassians. There's where I met the Cardassians. Alright. So Cerebus is Cardassian space. So that's the other major race that we have to worry about. Then the only other one is the Romulans, which we haven't found yet. And I'd rather not find them yet. So let's go down this way and explore that star. And yeah, that's all we can do right now. Trying to just it is very difficult to like bombard a colony and then finally get the population down to 0 so that you can take it over yourself. It takes quite some time. The other thing is I could land, if I get a troop transport here, I should be able to land that, and that should help out with the ground assault, I think. Because right now I'm just bombarding them from space. Which, as you can imagine, isn't always very effective. Because, you know, they could hide in caves and all those other things. There we go. 3 of 7 structures destroyed by bombardment. So we're hurting them. We'll hurt them with food or other things as we can. Alright, this guy has retreated back to his outpost. My destroyer is here now. And I think, you know, pretty soon we'll have another system in our control, which will be quite nice. The Vulcans are up there now. So I'm gonna... I wonder if this is the Vulcan system here. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough as soon as this next turn comes around. Now, what happened to my other guy? Where's he at? Oh, he's down here. That's right. I was wondering. I knew I had 2 science vessels. I just couldn't remember where they all went to. Speaking of the Vulcans, I wonder... the Ecamarians are now worshipful. Speaking of the Vulcans, I wonder if I could get them to join with a little palm greasing here. So we'll say that and see what happens. Get another person, fold another race into the Federation here. And I'd like to get the Talarians to be on my side because they've already got warships and stuff, and it'd be kind of nice if I could get their, you know, access to all their building. And they've apparently got some orbitals as well, which is another thing I need to do over on the Sol system, I think, because it's kind of wide open right now, is to get some orbital batteries built, which, yeah, it's going to take some anti-ship defenses. It's going to take some energy maintenance costs for that. We've also got the Federation Council that we have access to now, which gives me +1 morale. But it also requires energy. All these things require some sort of energy. Bunker network, as you can imagine, keeps the troops away. I'd like to upgrade the university. The mass replicator would also help right now. Data bank. Yeah, all these would be really good. Let's upgrade our data bank so we get extra intel for nothing. And I'll get the mass replicator and then the university once our production queue isn't full anymore. Now, if I buy... Now, I can't buy that yet because it's going to be... I have that bribe going out, I think. So, Cestus, I want you to... You're 3 away, huh? What's your production? You have a lot going into the mass replicators to help out a bit. Actually, a lot going into the food supply, right? What's your food? You're down to +13, so we need to get you, which I've got the upgrade automated farm next. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, let's get that upgrade going. Get all the upgrades so we don't have to worry about it anymore. The private farms are nice too, because it gives you +20 food and +1 morale right away. And they do require energy though. Energy maintenance of 80. So yeah, it's a trade-off. Everything in this game is a trade-off between something else. And we're 4 turns away from a colony ship, which will help me a little bit. I really need the troop transport though next. That'll be coming up. And how is our stuff doing? So we reduced the thing here. I think we can go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like. I think we can chop maybe let's chop 5 more of these off. And the same with the machining guilds. I don't need quite as many of those. Or not the machining guilds. The turbines, gravitic turbines. I think we can take maybe 5 of those out. So I'm not paying for stuff I don't need. So we'll go to the hunting grounds. We'll take... Whoops, do 5 of those.
Structures scrapped.
And then the research labs. Where is that? Shield generator. Machining guilds. The turbines. Let's take 5 of those out. Let's get rid of them.
Structures scrapped.
There we go. So that I think will help a little bit more. It'll be a little bit more efficient with things, I think. Also under energy here, I believe we need to turn. We need to turn anything on? Or are we good? Oh, these are the orbital batteries. All right. I was wondering what this thing was here. That's how many orbital batteries we have, which is 1. And then 50 for the shield generator, which I can't do yet because we don't have enough in the energy production. We can move some people over to that, but I really just rather have the research going right now. I'll out-research my enemies. They won't be quite as learned as me by the end of this, hopefully. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this turn. Turn 65 here.
An alien culture has been discovered.
The Takarans are notable for their proficiency in theoretical physics, as well as their unusual biochemistry.
The Takarans are a truly unique species. Unlike other sentient races, they do not have differentiated internal organs. This decentralized internal structure makes them incredibly resilient, as they can only be seriously injured at the cellular level. They are also noted for their advances and ideas in the physical sciences. So, when did the Takarians come into play? I believe it was... we killed 3 million populations in 2 of 4 structures. So we are continuing to make progress there.
Terraforming completed. Diplomatic messages have been received.
The Klingons are now offering a non-aggression proposal. How about them apples? You don't like getting beaten to a pulp, do you, Klingons? Well, guess what? We're not gonna respond to you because I want that system back that you have taken from me. so that was the system that we just ran into, the Takarans system. Up here, right, Takara. So what is that? Oh, there's a red star here too. Excellent. Let's have him go down that way. Doesn't look like it's claimed by anybody, so that's good. So Takarans, I believe, were in season 6, I think, of the Next Gen. They made an appearance during a Dr. Beverly Crusher story. A story. She was the A story of the story, where they were testing out a biogenic something shield. Metaphasic shielding. Metaphasic shielding is what it was. Man, it's just a few seconds and it's going back into my brain here. So they were developing metaphasic shielding. A Ferengi scientist was, and she Crusher invited a bunch of scientists, like a Vulcan scientist and what looked like a human scientist, and also a Takaran who was named Joe Brill. Oh man, all the knowledge has come back to me. I'm literally just sitting here thinking about it. I'm staring at the screen, and they were testing out this metaphasic shield, which would allow the ships to come very close inside the corona of a star without taking radiation damage, at least for a time being, enough to do some serious scientific work. And this Joe Brill guy, who was the Takaran, decided he wanted it for himself. He wanted to steal for himself, so he killed the Ferengi guy, which I can't remember his name. Rega was his name. He killed him and made it look like the test was a failure, so that he could take all the stuff for himself, all the plans, all the work on it for himself, and claim it as his own, and turn it into a weapon or something like that, something to that effect. And of course, Crusher, being intuitive, figured out that something was up, and she decided she'd take matters into her own hands and took the shuttle out on her own, and that guy was stowed away on it, and there was a fight, and he was killed, and long story short, the whole thing worked out. In the end, of course. I mean, A-list characters and all that stuff. But oh man, it's funny how sometimes, like, I can't remember dates and places and names, but man, I can remember Star Trek for some reason. I guess it all comes down to what you care about and what you don't really care about. And apparently I don't really care about people's birthdays, because I can never remember them. Oh man, I am such a horrible person. All right, well, I'd say we have been making quite some progress here. I didn't hear back from the Vulcans, did I? They just kind of gave me the cold shoulder, didn't they? Because I proposed something to them, and I don't think they ever said anything. Yeah, they never like got back to me like, oh yeah, no, that's cool. We'll be part of you. Huh. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. And I haven't heard anything back. So that's they freaking how long do you have to sit on it? I mean, geez Louise. All right. Well, and I'm assuming maybe this is Vulcan here. I'm about to uncover it, because the Vulcan ships have been kind of hanging around this area quite a bit. So, yeah, and I gotta figure out what this is, or maybe this is Vulcan over here. Who knows? Actually, this probably is, because it wasn't Delta Rana a in world, in universe thing that was close, a system that was close to Vulcan. I don't remember. It kind of rings a bell that way. But yeah, I have droned on long enough here. We are bombarding this system, so we should have it back into our own hands shortly, I would think. And pretty soon we will have from Akamar, we will have we'll have a colony ship, but I also will like that troop transport soon. I wonder if I can just, I don't want to buy anything right now because I don't know if it didn't deduct my credits yet for that gift, so I don't know. I don't know what happened to it, but anyway, that will do it for this recording session for me for Star Trek Birth of the Federation. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.